Time the fuck out. I didn't even get started on what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Bro, that movie was crazy.
Crazy, Frankie. Yeah.
What are the specials tonight?
That sounds good. I'll have that.
Hey everybody, Specialists in Nothing, back at you again, talking about everything, specializing in nothing. My name is Frank. As always, Joe and Danny, you guys want to say what's up?
What up? What up?
How you doing?
All right. I mean, I don't understand, but if that's what you want to talk about, why do you want to talk about it so much? Why do you want to talk about Comic-Con?
I don't know. I don't even know when it is. I'm not gonna.
So you just like,
Because
when
when we
talk
made
about Comic-Con.
well, we made the joke earlier, and then it got me thinking, and I was like I've never thought about Comic-Con. I've never been like a big comic fan. I mean, I like a lot of certain cartoons from comics and things like that, and certain the movies from Marvel and whatever it is. But I'm interested in comics. I'm not a fan.
Well, wait, is it the characters that you like or the comic book?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm
interested
interested in the characters, but yeah, I'm not really into comics. I'm not really a reader. I'd rather watch.
Comic-Con is October 6th for the record. 6th and 7th, Thursday and Friday of 2022.
It's June.
So you got time. Well, there's one in North Carolina coming up next week, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, so that's for New York City. But I would enjoy going one time. Like just as a one-time thing.
See, I don't think it's a one and done. I think you would want to keep going back.
Oh, you think like once you go, then you're just like hooked and that's it?
Like what's that saying that everyone always says? Once, I don't know. Anyways, I feel like once you try Comic-Con, you're gonna want to keep doing Comic-Con.
I mean, what is it though? It's just a bunch of vendors and stuff, isn't it?
No,
like doesn't everybody dresses up?
I don't.
Well, yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I would say, well, everybody dresses up, and isn't it just like a bunch of tables and vendors where they like sell comics and merch, and you can meet certain people and get your stuff signed? But that's it.
Yeah, but it's more than that because there's a lot of people who are there at the tables who are either like old school, like Flash Gordon would be there, let's just say.
What's
and
he'll
be
so you
signing
get to meet
stuff.
People.
It's a meet and greet for the most part, But then, yeah, they have a lot of comics. They have a lot of shit for sale. So it works out really cool for people who are into that.
But are any big stars really ever there?
A lot of the times there are. But like
really?
Elvira was there. Do you know who Elvira is? The Mistress of Darkness. So a lot of, I guess, quote unquote, B movies that are made, or like the Toxic Avenger. You ever hear of that?
No.
Where the fuck have you been living? So, anyways,
Toxic Avenger.
The Toxic Avenger.
Is that the 2022 Avenger? She's toxic, or he's toxic. Like what?
No, fam. It's like old school B movies that don't have a lot of production value.
No, I get what you're saying. Like not the main ones, but like the second tier.
Right. Exactly.
Like you're not getting top shelf liquor at those events. You're getting the next grade.
You're not getting Patron, you're getting Swalza.
You get silver package.
You know what I'm saying? Or like
no, but don't you think it would be cool though? I do think.
Bro, I would love to go.
Forget like the one and done or you have to go, but like I really do think it would be cool one time just to go see what it's like, check out the environment, see what people you get to meet that year, kind of do the dress up thing.
Listen,
but like
it's
other than
a
that,
lot
I
of
don't think I would
cosplay.
want to go back.
A lot of people do cosplay and they love it. And I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of sexy girls that dress up in things that you would never imagine. Like Spider-Gwen. Yeah, cool. Bring the one piece home with you. There's tickets. Holy shit. For 2 tickets, it's $350 right now.
Damn, that's $175 a person.
Oh, this motherfucker knows math.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm just saying, that's for Thursday. That's for Thursday, Friday. Saturday tickets are $180 each, $179.
So you're paying just about $200 a person, no matter what. That's a lot of money, dude. That better be like a great time because I don't even pay that much for a concert.
It's the #1 destination for like self-proclaimed nerds and movie buffs and shit like that. So they love it. I love it. It's a lot of fun.
You been before?
No.
I love it. It's a lot of fun. I never been.
But I'll watch a YouTube video or something, or like when I was just looking at other shit for ideas. Just you fall down a YouTube fucking rabbit hole. I happen to click on one, or there's actually a TikTok of a grandma going to no, that's a different convention. there's a TikTok of a grandma who goes to like this muscle convention, and
Okay.
she'll be like, big up top, small down below.
With
And
the
she'll
white
like,
hair,
yeah,
the angry grandma. I know who she is.
right. So I've seen other videos of people who will do like a walkthrough of Comic-Con, and you see a whole bunch of cool stuff, man. It's dope. Even in the movie Ted, you ever see Ted 2?
Yeah.
They're at Comic-Con and they have like Trekkies and they have Star Wars people that
Oh
dress
yeah.
up. There's Ninja Turtles. There's like
No, I
fucking
mean,
Ghostbusters.
don't get me wrong. Like I said, I think the environment would be cool, and I think it would be a fun time. But I don't
Dude,
think, like I said, I don't think I would want to do
Transformers
it
that
every
build
year.
into their shit. Well, you haven't gone once. What if I was like, yeah, I'll go to one Dave Matthews Band concert and then no more? Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
there are
Once you get
friends
a
that I have
taste of
that
it,
are like that are like, yeah, I'll go just one time just because, you know, it's
we
your
have a
thing. Blah,
friend.
blah, blah.
Yes, we have a mutual friend that did that one time,
But
Anthony.
well, and not even that. No, like Ryan came once, which I feel bad because the one time Ryan came, I thought it was going to be a regular concert, and it was just Dave and Tim solo, so it was like an acoustic
It
set,
was whack,
and it
yeah.
was very chill. I
Not
mean, it
whack,
wasn't,
but I know
yeah,
what
like
you're
it
saying.
was just not the vibe that he was expecting. But
I
from what I've
also
been
went
telling
to one
him,
of those, yeah.
so now he don't trust me to go again. But like, so things like that, where I do have friends that like one and done, like because it's not totally my thing. Like I'm not such a quote unquote comic book nerd. Like I hate to say it like that, but it's the only way I could say it.
But do you like Halloween?
Oh yeah. I mean, see, I've only liked
I love
Halloween ever
dressing
since
up
I
for
had kids,
Halloween.
though.
So I
Like
would love to go to Comic-Con, dress
I
up
was
as shit.
never I was never big into Halloween before I had kids. Like in the last 5 years, I've gotten into Halloween heavy. But before that, I mean, I dressed up with my friends to go out, but I was always like the one that like got like the crappy costume that was like just something to put on to go out. Like I never really got into it like
like
that.
a
You know what I mean?
referee.
Yeah, like yeah. Exactly. But I
Comic-Con's
gotta
been going on
say,
for 40 years, bro.
wait, hold on though. Pause on that real quick. Because I have to say, in the last 5 years, though, I have redeemed myself very heavy. I did Fred Flintstone from the Flintstones, where we
You
all did a
did.
whole family Flintstones thing. I did Belle and the Beast
Yeah.
with Mia and did the Beast thing. I did what else did I do? I did Wayne's World with Karen. We did that one together. And I
That was a
did
good one.
Jay and Silent Bob with Ryan.
So, dude, everything, bro. Have you ever seen the movies Jay and Silent Bob?
Yes, great movies.
That's all about comics and stuff, bro.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But see, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather watch the movie than read the book on pages and like look at the pictures.
I don't know. I feel like I get what you're saying. I'm an artist, so I love seeing that shit.
Yeah, I get that. That's different for you.
I love that stuff. And it's really cool because of like Stan Lee, when he creates these comics, these characters, you can go anywhere in the universe with these things. Literally, you could build your own universe. And I think it's so dope because, not for nothing, but a lot of kids who are troubled or they have a lot of issues at home, they'll just put their nose in that comic book and read to get them away from reality so that they can finally be somewhere where they belong.
Yeah,
No,
I get
people
that.
call them, oh, you're a nerd or you're a fucking whatever.
I
It's
get
not
that because
about that
I
stuff.
feel that
I think
way
that
with
it's really very important for these people to find something to hold on to and continue with it.
No, I get that though, because I do that with movies and music, like you know what I mean. So I think it just depends on the person of what they put themselves in. So I totally feel that. You're right. You're right. 100%.
And and as far as the comic book things go, you don't. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole right now, but you don't really read. Period.
No, I don't.
Unless
I
you
know
kind of have to.
outside of school, since I've been out of high school, which I didn't even get through senior year. I dropped out in junior year and got my GED later. So aside from taking the GED test, since my junior year of high school, I have read 2 books.
That's it.
Tucker Max, I
That's
hope
a
they
good
serve
one.
beer in hell, and Tucker Max. What was the second one? Assholes Finish First. Or,
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 books that I have read. Both great books.
They are really
Hysterical.
funny. They're funny as hell.
But those are the only 2 books that I've ever read. And it was just because a friend told me about them and said they're really funny, gave them to me. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll check them out. And I read them and they were funny. But other than that, I don't know. I don't really, I'll read
Not
if
your
I'm trying
thing?
to research something.
What do you mean?
Like if there's something I want to learn about, or like, you know, I'll look up something and like read and something like that to figure something out or whatever. But other than that, I don't like reading for pleasure. I'd rather watch something.
So
But I get why some
you're
people
only
do.
about it if there's pictures in it.
Video. It's 2022. Fuck pictures.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. Like, we had this conversation a little while back with Joe, and he's like, "Oh, so you read now?" Dude, I read like 7 books last year.
Really?
Yeah, and you guys are both making fun of me. You're like, "Oh yeah, you read now? You're a reader?"
I
Dude.
do remember when we first started hanging out like 15 years ago that you were reading like
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Come on, what? I can't say it.
No, it was just self-improvement books, but it had focus on women. So that's it.
Yeah, it was like what was it, pickup lines for dummies or stuff like that? No, how
That
to
was a
pick up
joke
women for
book.
dummies.
Yeah, but that was a joke book.
I
But,
remember
like,
seeing
I
that in
read,
your room.
and
No, I hear you.
I think that it's important to read because it helps expand your mind and shit, just like comics. But
Okay,
comics
so-
have pictures, and I really think that if you got into it, you would enjoy it. I've read
No, I
a
hear
couple
you.
comics in my life, you
I
know,
agree.
and
Wait, this is my last one. Shout out for back in the day when you said this. Is that why you practice handshakes in the mirror from your self-improvement books back in the day? They taught you to do that.
same reason why you look at yourself when you jerk off, Frank. Self-improvement, all right? So I get it.
Oh, man.
But with these comic books, I think, dude, even if you went to the you have a library card?
I used to, not anymore.
I think it was.
But even that, I used to use it for like when I didn't have a computer to go on the internet or like to check out stuff I needed, not for reading for pleasure, but like if I needed something for whatever it was. Like,
there's a lot of dope comic book stores in Manhattan specifically, but also on Staten Island, there's a couple of them.
yeah,
I'll come with you, bro. We'll buy a fucking dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja
I
Turtles
promise.
had some dope comics.
Well, that's what I was just
before.
gonna ask you. So, I mean, I know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is your number one favorite, but aside from them, like, what kind of comics did you like to read, or have you read?
So I've only read like haven't even read series of it, but I've read like individual volumes of
Okay.
Captain America or Spider-Man, or I've read like 2 Thor comics. I've read something else, Samurai Jack. That was pretty cool. There was something, I don't remember what the fuck it was. It was a long time ago when our buddy, first got into stuff. He handed me a couple books. He was like, "Yo, check them out," and I read them, and they were cool. One actually was Spider-Man. I forgot what it was, like a variant or whatever of Spider-Man. And dude, the pictures are dope. The graphics are dope. Everything is really cool.
No, I hear you.
I've read a Wolverine one. Dude, Wolverine is probably my favorite character. You go to Comic Cons and stuff and you see people dressed up, they do it up, bro. They'll grow their beard out for 3 months just to
No, I
look
hear
like
that.
somebody.
I hear that. Well, that's why I said to you, I was like, if you happen to go, like, if you went this year, don't cut your hair. Your hair is so long enough. Dye it green and do the real Joker. Like, do it like the Heath Ledger Joker. That'd be so dope.
That would be interesting. That'd be cool.
But you got to get somebody to come as Batman.
So I don't
No,
know.
but,
I feel like
Really, let me ask. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, I was just saying that this year it's October 6th through the 9th at the Jacob Javits Center in New York.
I think it's
There's-
usually at the Jacob Javits
It
Center.
is, yeah. There's a countdown on the website: 112 days, 19 hours, 54 minutes, and 42 seconds.
I bet you mad nerds have that countdown on their phone, like on the countdown app.
But you know what? I would too if it was
haven't
something
for Dave
I really
Matthews,
loved. So yeah, like I wouldn't even like. Yes, you could use the term nerds or geeks, but we're not using it in a derogatory way.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a
of course not.
category.
Honestly, a lot of them call themselves that anyway.
What would you dress up as if you were going to?
Well, that's what I was just gonna ask you when I said, okay, you go. So, like, if you were gonna go this, if you were gonna hypothetically go this year, who would you want to dress up as?
So it would be. I can't grow a beard for shit. So anyone with a beard is out of it. That's a good question. I would probably want to do something. I've always had this really cool idea to get like the Spider-Man onesie thing and like the jumpsuit and just jump in on that. But I feel like I would do something X-Men related, or like if we got a group together, we could do Ninja Turtles. That would be cool. But also I like to build my own costumes. Like you see me on Halloween, I'm doing my own shit, So I think it would be funny if we did variants of a specific character. Like we've seen that SNL where all the Adam Sandler family gets together and they're all different Adam Sandlers or all different Jim Carrey characters, I would really like to do that. If you go with the big group, usually 4 people is clutch because you could be the Ghostbusters, you could be Ninja Turtles, you could be like Power Rangers, shit
Fantastic
like that.
Four.
Right,
No,
that'd be cool to go
there
with like
is-
Sonic and Knuckles though.
there is a lot of 4 and 5 groups, like because 5 you have like the Power Rangers, the Justice League, certain other people. Whereas like you also have a lot of 4 groups too. So yeah, that would be cool. I do think
Yeah,
that the group thing would be cool. I think that doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if you did it really, really dope, would be cool.
you got to do it right. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
But they have.
If I had to go as like a solo costume though, like I'm trying to think of like I would want to think of something that's like in quote unquote OG, like something from like
I feel you.
back in the day that people would look at it and be like, oh shit, and maybe not everyone would notice who
Well,
you
you
are.
won't
You know
get
what I
it
mean?
right.
Exactly. But then certain like real fans would be like, oh my God, that's who he is. Oh my God, that would be cool. So I feel like, I don't
I
know off the
feel
top of
like
my
you would
head,
want.
but if I
Yeah.
did do it one time, like I'd put full effort into it. And that's why I do be okay with the one and done thing.
I think you would want to do like something Mandalorian
Oh,
or Star Wars,
I would so do something Star Wars. Actually, yeah,
right?
now that you say that, yeah, I probably would do something
That's
Star Wars.
pretty dope.
I'd probably go like Step Brothers type of Chewbacca. Like,
Oh,
like how he
yeah?
has the dope movie theater
Yeah.
mask or like whatever. I'd probably go like full on Chewbacca suit, something like that. Or like Han Solo would be dope. Like I'd grow out my hair to get like the slick hair and try and do like
That would
Han
be
Solo.
cool. Dude, there's Iron Man, Batman, Black Widow, Cyclops, Wonder Woman, Wookiees, Jokers, Wolverine. It's
I hear you.
crazy. People go all out. They'll build
even-
their
not
costumes
even
from
that.
scratch.
I was just looking at some things. There was like Beetlejuice, like when he has the open
Yeah.
head with the eyes and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
There was like all kinds of crazy movies, and it's just like not even just necessarily. I don't know if Beetlejuice was a comic, but not necessarily just
Yes.
comic movies. Oh, it was?
No, it's everything. Dude, there's like, you could be a fucking Jabberwocky or fucking like Harry and the Hendersons. You could do crazy shit. People love it. They really do. They go all out. Bro, let's fucking go. Let's go.
You really want to go one year?
I would do it. I would go. You got to put a lot of effort into it. I'm not going if you half-ass a fucking content.
I'm not going if it's
Costume,
half-assed
no.
either. I would want to go like full on one time and like actually really do it myself. But
And it's dope because you'll see a lot of pictures of these people. I mean, I see a lot of these pictures where you'll have all the Spider-Mans meet up in the middle and they're like pointing at each other like that meme, or Batman will see Robin and they'll stand next to each other and be like, let's go, Robin, to the Batcave.
I hear you.
So it's really dope interacting with each other. People who don't know each other, someone will dress up as Doctor Strange, the other one's Wanda, and they'll have like a little mini fight just to start little, fucking like how in the city people will do flips and jumps over people and then they'll get a crowd. They'll
Yep.
do that here. It's gotta be dope, man.
No, I'm sure it is. I think it would be awesome.
I think it'd be a really cool time. There's a San Diego Comic-Con as well. There's a North Carolina Comic-Con, which is I think the 23rd to the 26th of next week, June.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. We have a buddy that's gonna be going there. He's gonna be setting up his comics and setting shit up.
Yeah, good for him.
So I think
would just call him a buddy.
I think like a lot of this stems off of Jay and Silent Bob because
Love Jay and Silent
what's his
Bob.
name? Kevin Smith.
Mm-hmm.
He's big into comics and he blows this shit up. He's usually at every one. People get to meet and greet,
That's cool. I would like to meet him.
Dude, you meet a lot of these writers, creators, actors who played these characters.
Yeah, dude.
And,
I
like-
just seen one as the guy who's the Ice King from Game of Thrones. Looks
that's dope.
sick as hell too.
That's real dope.
That's the one thing I will say is people nowadays too are so good with movie quality makeup. Like I seen this one that was Mystique from X-Men just now.
And she's half Mystique
Yes,
and half
straight down the middle of her face and her whole body. The left half of her body is blue Mystique, and the right half was like someone who she was pretending to be. And I'm like, now
Right.
that's freaking cool.
Dude,
That's
these-
really cool.
It's incredible. These Harley Quinns, bro, there's so many women who know what they're doing and they'll dress up as, I guess, like a guy's fantasy or whatever. Or there's a lot of these Japanese anime that they'll dress up as these, what are they called? Weebs, WEEB, I've heard before.
Never heard of that.
I don't know. So they'll dress up as these characters that they know that these dudes want. Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, or fucking, whatever the case is. I mean, I'm strictly going with Batman here because my mind isn't going off of Harley Quinn. But
the way you're going about Comic-Con, if my wife listens to this episode, she's really gonna let me go with you one time.
you're not allowed to go anyway.
No, I just saw a dope Predator one though. This guy was Predator
Really?
and looks pretty sick too. Like, see, that's what I mean. Like, I would do something like that. Like, that's dope to me to go by solo by yourself, Predator.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Or Deadpool would be cool too. But you
Deadpool would
gotta
be
get like the
cool.
awesome, like real deal Deadpool costume.
See,
Like, not the
but you gotta,
can't get the Wish
if you're
version.
gonna go dolo, in my opinion, I really think you need to get a costume that no one else is gonna have, which is
Yeah.
super difficult because it's a
Oh
giant
yeah.
convention. You
Well,
know?
I don't think anyone goes dolo like at all. I think it's more just like if you want to do a dolo costume, but
Well,
I
that's
don't.
what I mean.
I don't think anybody goes to Comic Con dolo, and if you do, that's gotta suck.
No, dude, it's not gonna suck. Bro, listen, if you're living in a place by yourself, like let's say you lived in San Diego alone, you had to move out there for a job, and you have a knack for comics, you're not gonna go to a Comic-Con convention. What's something you love that if
Yeah, I
somebody
guess that's
gave
a
you
good point.
tickets to, you would go?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I would go to a Dave concert by myself, so I hear
There you
you.
go. I've been to places alone. It's fun, bro. If you're not having fun by yourself, if you're not your own best friend, you got to work on shit. Because you come into
Ooh.
this world alone and you die alone.
Man's getting deep on us. Shit.
I'm just saying. I
Oh.
wish.
Oh, with a
So-
stamp on it.
It's really cool, man.
No, I feel you though. You're right,
Bro,
You're
fuck it.
absolutely right.
I would like Spawn. You ever?
Great. Oh, great.
Right?
That would be a dope costume.
That would be so sick to
or,
do.
or like the Crow.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
absolutely. Dope shit, you know? And it's everyone's preference. I've seen a lot of groups together that they could be the Avengers or the X-Men or Power Rangers. Like I said, random shit. You could be different variants of Spider-Man. That's cool, man.
See, but like
Ghostbusters.
if I was gonna do something like Power Rangers or like Justice League, right, or whatever, and one of us is like Batman, or you like to make your costume.
Yeah.
So you would have to be someone like the Joker or something like that, or whatever. You couldn't. I mean, unless you made your own armor and it looked really good. Like I would rather buy a movie studio quality like costume. So like if I was gonna be Batman, I'd rather buy like a real nice rubber Batman costume and spend like a couple $100 for it.
For
You know
one
what I
day
mean?
though, like
And then I'd wear it again on Halloween or something, or like make some TikToks with
That's
it, or
true,
like
that's
whatever.
true.
You know what I mean? But
yeah.
yeah, like I would rather do that than
You'll dress
make
up
my own
as, like-
costume, because the making your costume, like don't get me wrong, I get like dress up, playing and like whatever, pretend and cool. But if I'm gonna do it, I want to look dope. I want to do it.
I
right.
feel you,
You know what I
but
mean?
I think I would think that you would feel more pride in your costume going there and people are like, oh dude, that's such a dope costume. And then you can be like, yeah, I made it. And I'm like, what? You made this shit?
No,
Opposed
because
to be like, yo, I went to Party City and I bought a couple beads and I put them together.
forget Party City. I'd like be like, oh no, I ordered this offline. But like the reaction
Whatever.
of someone being like, yo, that's a dope costume because you made it, or someone walking up to you at a movie quality costume, they'd be like, yo, you are Batman. Holy shit. Like I feel like it would just be such a different reaction. And I think that you'd get more people that would look at you to be like, that's fucking cool. And like I said, if I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do it, I'd rather do it. Like, you know.
I feel you. I would
Wow.
like to be like, so dude, I like, you know this. Halloween is my shit. I was Terminator 2 years ago.
I
And I
remember
did
it
a
was a dope
fucking
one.
bomb ass job with that makeup, with my leather jacket, jeans. I had the gun. It was fucking sick. I really think that if I were to go, I would want to do something kind of either scary or something like, for instance, a character, but a variation of a character. Like not Wolverine, but like D23 when
So,
he's
I
like
hear you.
he's got all the mechanic shit to him, or like
Like
real quick,
Spider-Man with like the arms or whatever.
right? Like
I hear you.
Captain America, but not Captain America from like Captain America. Captain America with like the cracked shield and holding the hammer, you know, like
Yeah.
something where it's like you pick a specific part of the movie or comic and you go from there,
I hear that.
you know?
No, that would be
Ultimate
cool.
Warrior, everyone could be wrestlers and shit. It's fucking
Oh, you
sick,
be
man.
wrestlers? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's Scooby Doo, you know,
Yeah, I hear you.
variations of Catwoman and stuff.
I think it would be cool to be the villain. Like if we did go one year with a group of people, like so let's say we got like 5 people, and I'd rather pick like, so like I'd be Shredder if you guys wanted to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like I am a big fan of villains in a lot of movies. I always have been. So I definitely I would be cool with being a villain. I think that would be cool too.
Are you the villain in your own story?
Sometimes.
Here's another quick one.
I don't
Let's
know.
get deep on this.
What?
No matter how hard you try, you are the villain in someone else's story, and you can't
Oof.
convince them otherwise.
Ouch.
You know? It's
I
just
mean,
deep.
I would say that's just a deeper way of saying that you can't please everybody.
Or, well, yeah, I guess you're right.
That's
That is correct. So Comic-Con's in October. It's about $180 a ticket. I would be down to go if that's something you're interested in. I'd love to hear what other people have to do, like all their stuff and
How many?
what
Yeah,
they
how
put
many of our
into
followers?
what they put into their costumes and stuff. Because I'll fucking go to Costco and buy mad rolls of toilet paper just to be a mummy.
That's what I'm saying. That would be so whack compared to like what you could get. But I am curious how many of our followers actually go to Comic-Con
We'd
or
love to hear
or
their
have been
story,
to a
for sure.
Comic-Con.
Yeah. I don't think you think Joe would be down to go to a Comic-Con.
Yeah, Joe loves Halloween. Joe's all into dressing up and stuff. So yeah, he's just like you in that sense.
I think he would be down to go, but I don't know if he would dress up.
Really?
Because so now here's the thing though. He's huge on Harry Potter. And I know he's big into Marvel. So I think that if we all got together and we were like, yo, we're gonna do Comic-Con this year, we'll let you pick what it is. I think he might be down with it.
I would let him pick what it is. I don't care. Like I said, because regardless of whatever anybody picks, like if he goes, okay, let's go Marvel, everybody pick a superhero. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna pick Ultron.
How the fuck are you gonna dress up as Ultron?
I'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out, bro. You can't even order Ultron. You go to Scrapyard and build that shit, but I mean,
Let's see.
you're gonna try to Google how to be Ultron.
No, Ultron costume. Yo, that's
Type in,
dope.
type in Ultron cosplay. What are you getting?
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I found one for $105, but it looks pretty cool. But then, like the movie quality one is $928. But this thing is dope, and it's all like lit up with lights and stuff.
That's dope. That's another thing. You got to put a lot of effort into it.
Oh hell yeah!
Going back to what I said before about comics, though, like comic books itself, you can really get lost in the sauce with that shit. And I think it's super cool that this guy, Stan Lee, may he rest in peace, came up with all of these characters with different backgrounds and different origins and different powers. And he literally fed your mind with imagination, And I have a couple comics. I'm not crazy about them. I would love to read more, but personally, I'd rather read books, I guess. I don't know. I prefer knowledge over entertainment in certain aspects of it, But our buddy that does comics, he's fucking way gung-ho about it. And he's all about
saying our buddy. Stop saying that.
Okay,
He's
fine.
not my buddy.
He was once your buddy.
Okay, you could say that.
Case in point being, he's more into like the grading and stuff, whereas I'm more into the artwork of it. I told you before, Ninja Turtles, they were a comic book for a long time, and the progression of the artwork and like the details of what the fuck their storyline is so dope. And I would probably go back to the beginning, read a couple of the beginning ones when it was like corny, and then I would go into like the graphic novels and stuff, like the movie The Crow that you mentioned before. There's comics about that. It's so dope.
There's comics on The Crow?
Yeah, dude.
That was a comic before it was a movie?
Yes.
See, didn't know that.
A lot of movies are based on comics.
Well, no, there have been a lot of movies that I found out that were a comic first, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I just would rather watch a movie. Like, I'm always big into like looking up movie trailers that are coming out and this and that. And then later I'll find out that they were a comic. You know what I mean? But,
because that's what the masses like. The masses want movies, they'll say, or in the bottom of the screen, it'll usually say based on the comics written by blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So it works out pretty well. But for everyone, I guess they have their own, each his own, right?
Yeah.
To each his own type of shit. I'm going to go buy some fucking comics now.
This guy.
Or can you rent them?
Didn't even want to talk about comics or Comic-Con this episode. Now he wants to go buy comics.
Now I'm thinking about it and I'm like, yo, that's for me, it's inspiration for art. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you real quick if I could find it. I have a picture. I have a canvas that is comic art. I cut out a bunch of different comics and I lay them on top of each other and like I montage them together.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
You keep our listeners busy for like 12 seconds.
Sure.
Hang tight 1 second. I'm gonna go find the shit.
When's round 2, motherfucker? Because I want to fuck you up. I want revenge. I'm done. I'm fucking sick and tired of all the jokes. You fucking making fun of me because you fucking it's over. We're doing it again. Let's go. Get the fuck back here so we can fucking schedule it. Bitch. Oh, this guy. Come on. He needs to get a better computer chair, doesn't he? He definitely needs to get a better chair. Oh man.
Okay, I can't find
There he
it
is.
because it's probably in one of the 3 boxes of paintings and stuff that I have. But it is really cool. Maybe we'll post it up or something like that. Maybe.
You need a better computer chair.
Why? It works. I sit in it and it keeps me
It
stable.
looks like a
above ground.
folding chair.
It's not a folding chair. It's actually metal. It's steel.
You don't have like a computer chair like on wheels?
Bro, what wheels? I have rug in my room. Why the
Yeah,
fuck?
but
would
so
I...
what? Still, you get like one of those clear little things for under your desk, and like you get a nice like I'm getting you one for Christmas. I'm gonna get you a
Okay.
computer chair. Watch, you'll see the difference. You fight. It's so much better when you
Bro,
can
I'm
lean back
barely
and it like
in this-
springs back a little, and you relax, and so much
What
more
do I need it
comfortable.
for? I don't play video games. You play video games.
I'm not even saying
I'm
you
on
don't
the
sit at your
computer doing
computer for like
designs.
an
I need
hour
to-
at a time.
Yeah, but I need to be closer to the screen. I can't.
Okay,
be
but you don't
relaxing
ever like
this.
take a second and like and just like relax and stretch out. And as I'm saying, lean back on the chair. No, it's better. It'd be more comfortable the other way. Trust me.
All right, so I guess I'm expecting
grandma's
a
calling me.
fucking chair for you from Christmas.
Should I
From
answer
you
this
for
on the air?
Christmas. No, just call it a day.
I thought it would be funny. It's my grandmother.
Yeah, what if it's bad news?
Why would it be bad news? Why? Whoa! Don't put that out there.
I'm just saying.
Mr. Positive energy.
Grandma's like, listen, you haven't been here in a long time, and I miss you, and you're a terrible grandson. I'm just kidding. I'm projecting my own. That's fucked up. Well, Comic-Con is October 6th through the 9th, 2022. Let's go check it out.
Yeah. Yo, no joke. If we get a bunch of followers that tell us, like, yo, go, let's
Make
go,
comments.
blah, blah,
Let's
blah.
do it. We're more than happy to come with you guys.
I was gonna say, then I'd be like more inclined to go. That would
We
be
could
cool.
do another live event. It'll be fucking dope.
Yeah, that would be cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Oh man, thank you all for the likes, listens, shares, and follows. We appreciate your support. And if you have any really cool costumes that you have previously dressed up as or would like to, we would really love to hear from you guys.
Definitely.
Have a good one.